This module explains that investigative interviewing is the central mechanism through which workplace investigations transform raw information into reliable evidence. While documents and digital records establish what happened, interviews provide the essential context, intentions, and narrative structure needed to reach defensible findings. The module emphasizes that interviewing is a neutral, fact-finding activity rather than a search for confessions, and that investigators must avoid influencing testimony, contaminating memory, or applying pressure that compromises reliability. The module highlights the importance of deliberate pre-interview preparation. Investigators begin with a comprehensive case review, applying structured analytical methods such as multiple working hypotheses to avoid tunnel vision and premature conclusions. This preparation produces an investigative roadmap that identifies evidentiary gaps, clarifies what must be proven, and guides the strategic sequencing of interviews. Clear interview objectives are established according to the interviewee's role, ensuring that each conversation is purposeful, focused, and aligned with the broader investigative mandate. Background research, both internal records and open-source intelligence, provides a factual baseline, supports credibility assessment, informs rapport building, and helps identify safety risks, all while requiring strict adherence to privacy and ethical constraints. The module explains that logistics and scheduling are strategic components of interview planning. The physical environment must be private, neutral, and safe, with seating arranged to maintain investigator control and ensure an unobstructed exit route. The preferred mode is in-person interviewing, though video and telephone formats may be used when necessary. Strategic timing is essential. Interviews should begin promptly, follow a logical sequence, and avoid long gaps that allow witnesses to confer. Privacy rights, representation rights, and lawful recording practices must be respected throughout. Risk assessment is presented as a critical preparatory step. Investigators must evaluate both physical safety risks and emotional or psychological vulnerabilities. This includes screening for histories of violence, arranging safe environments, coordinating security when needed, and assessing whether the interviewee is emotionally ready to participate. Trauma-informed principles guide the handling of distressed or traumatized individuals, recognizing that trauma affects memory, affect, and communication. Investigators must be prepared to pause, redirect, or terminate interviews to prevent harm, and must avoid coercive or abusive tactics that could create legal liability. The module concludes by emphasizing cultural and language considerations. Investigators must recognize how cultural norms influence communication styles, eye contact, body language, and perceptions of authority. Misinterpreting these cues can lead to false assumptions about credibility or deception. Cultural sensitivity, avoidance of stereotypes, and the appropriate use of interpreters are essential to ensuring fairness, accuracy, and respect for diversity. Overall, this module integrates analytical preparation, human factors awareness, legal safeguards, and cultural competence into a unified model of investigative interviewing. It teaches investigators to plan deliberately, interview ethically, and interpret information responsibly so that interviews produce reliable, defensible evidence while protecting the dignity and safety of all participants.